Nee, das liegt aber an deinem Gesicht. Welcome back to Deck13 Inside, your weekly dev blog on all things about Deck13 and the Search 2. Today I'm joined once again by Alina, level designer and spiritual mother of corgis. She's not only the mother of corgis, she's also the mother of the harbor level, the swampy and rusty Port Nixon. So, questions for starters, what is this level all about?
So, Port Nixon is one of the first levels player enter after visiting Jericho City, and it's a former harbor residential area where people used to live, but it was taken over by the cultists, the Children of the Spark, and they made it into their own territory, and now there's a lot of crime going on, you know, drug dealing. Little Johnny is like the residential guy, and it's really a criminal area now where you really do not want to live, so it's like the place...
Representation of Frankfurt City.
Exactly, like your mother starts crying when you say, "Hey mom, I'm going to attend a job in Frankfurt." Oh, I mean Port Nixon now, so it's like, okay, your life is over now. And then you go exactly there, and that's what it's all about.
What were the main inspirations for Port Nixon? Was ist los mit dir, Alter?
Ich hab doch nur freundlich geguckt. Ich bin...
Ich kann nicht mehr. Geht nicht. Das kann ich nicht arbeiten.
Ich guck dich einfach nicht an, ich guck an dir vorbei.
Ich guck einfach da rein und frag die Wand.
Okay, go for it. Ich meine, wenn das heute nicht ich, sondern er.
Nee, das liegt aber an deinem Gesicht.
Soll ich eine Tüte auf den Kopf setzen für eine Frage?
What were the main inspirations for Port Nixon?
So when we thought about Port Nixon, we had this image of a Kowloon city in our minds, like these urban slum-like areas where a lot of people really live on super small spaces, and a lot of handcrafted stuff is built and repurposed from the people to live there, like these huge walls of not real buildings but like places they repurposed. So this was one of the main references, and on the other side we wanted to catch this mafia-like vibe, you know. You have this drug dealing topic, this crime topic, and this cult like a family with Johnny, and the boundaries to the family, and he's taking over and like repurposing and all the dealing stuff. And so these two major topics is what at least turned out to be then Port Nixon for us.
What do you like most about Port Nixon?
So there are 2 points I really like about Port Nixon. First of all is when you enter the level, I think we have a super strong introduction here for the atmosphere and the feeling of the level. So like entering it for the first time, you can rather fast find an audio node. You have a super nice lookout over the level, and then the really incredible awesome music kicks in, and you like get this vibe of that level, and that's, I think, super good communication for the player what is going to happen next. And the other thing is, I really like that we finally gave Iron Mouse a home, which is the comic book store, and that's a big plus for me. It makes me really happy.
Someone on social media has noticed a prisoner in the harbor area. What's up with him?
So there's a guy from the AID command, and he was caught by the cultists because, no spoiling here, but some of the government guys tried to rush the harbor, and as we can see, they did not so good at all, and they like catched one of them, and now he's not born in a prison, but he's staying in a prison, and maybe he's like involved in some drug cooking stuff, but we don't know about that.
When walking down the main street of Port Nixon, people can find a PEX tank. Is it anyhow connected to PEX of the first search?
Actually, it's kind of the same as the first game's PEX. So PEX is a robotic unit that you could also find in Korea because they built it. But that robot was also used by the government guys, and it has actually 2 stances. One is the fighting PEX version we all know about, like in the boss fight also in Search 1, but it also has a tank stance, like where he's actually like a transformer, able to be a tank or not, but it did not fit so well into the first game's boss fight, so we did not use it there, but like we had the possibility to make him a tank, and we always wanted to use it somewhere. And then in Port Nixon, we finally saw the chance to use PEX tank, and I think that's what
Awesome.
we then awesome. Yeah, it's awesome. We did it there. Now he's a tank, finally.
Is there still a secret left open in Port Nixon that players haven't uncovered yet?
There's one secret connected to the limited edition of the game, which is connected to this guy we can see over here. So a lot of actual secrets were already found by players, like you can defeat the P.A.X we just talked about on the street. But what's also striking is that this guy who's sitting on the top of the seaside court is literally like visible from nearly every angle of the level, and he's always watching you wherever you are.
And that's it for this week of Deck 13 Inside. Thank you very much, Alina, for attending. I wanted to shake your hand, but now that you started touching tentacles, I just won't. But thanks anyways, and thank you for tuning in. If you want to watch the latest episode of Deck 13 Inside, you can click right here, and you can click right here for the playlist. We will see you next week. Until then, bye-bye!